Hello everyone, Mark here, Mark's Max Muscle, and today we're going to take a look at Hadi Choopan. He is in fact our Mr. Olympia champion. He took the title back in December, but if you ask me, he's been the Mr. Olympia champion since 2019. That may be speaking a little bit loose, very bold as well, but I did do the comparison many times between him and Brandon Curry and William Bonac. And I honestly think that Hadi Choopan could have easily won the title back then. And I also made videos last year, the year before last, 2021, and said that Hadi Choopan should have won the Olympia. If it wasn't for those elbows, or those delts, sorry. Pointy elbows and pointy delts. But this is the 2019 versus the 2022. He placed third in 2019. And like I said, I believed he could have easily won the title. So has he improved? Well, front relaxed position, you can see his quad sweeps look a little bit bigger, but you really have to go through the poses, guys. You have to go through every single mandatory shot to see where he has improved, where he has not improved. And like I said, the quad sweeps, look at that. They attach way higher. They go down further. Looks like he has bigger calves too, back in 2019. One thing I noticed, though, he looks like he is snapping the shot better. His ribcage expansion, his midsection may be slightly smaller, too. But he is tilted a little bit, thousely, in 2019. Here we have the finals. We are very fortunate enough to have the finals. And you notice one thing. He has much more separation in 2022. He has, more pop, more wow. He was a little flat, I think, for the prejudging. In the finals, he came to life, and I have to say, in 2019, the opposite could be said about Hadi Choopan. So that's very interesting. Let's go through the rest of these shots and see if that reflects the first one. And he does have a smaller midsection. Look, guys, he does. He has huge lats, huge quads in 2019, but ultimately his midsection is a little bit tighter. Looks like he might be better conditioned back then. I don't know, though. Could be the lighting. Wow. Look at the 2019 front lat spread. Can you imagine a better shot? This is his best, and you can really see those pointy delts. Pointy delts, oh pointy delts, what are they sticking him with? It's not his fault. It's probably his trainer's fault. But yeah, he's calmed down on that for sure. Now, I hate to undermine the improvement that he made from prejudging to finals, but Hadi Choopan just last year, 2022, seemed like it should be this year, but it's not. World of difference, guys. World of difference. But this front lat spread is out of this world from 2019. Turn to the side. And here is your biggest differences, guys. Look at the glutes, the hamstrings, the separation from delt to arm. Look at the pointy elbow, too. 2019, he is far superior. Little too smooth, monsoon, for 2022. Now watch this. Wow. Look at that. Mr. Saturday Night, and just that little bit of tweaking ultimately makes it a better version here in 2022. Looks a little deflated, monsoon, for 2019. So he definitely nailed it that first day. And maybe that's why he did not go on to win the title in 2019. And he did in 2022. Because they want to see you good the next day. Here's the Whooo Haa pose. Look at the glutes just popping out of him. 2019. He was shredded. Midsection. Is it even the same guy? Delts, too. Look at those big round babies. Babies, please. Triple E's, quadruple E's, Siamese attached at the knees. Here's the finals for 2022. And what a world of difference, guys. And yes, I made him a little bit shorter because he's bending at the knees. It's a phenomenon. Bodybuilders learned that back in the day. Can't really see his midsection now, can you? He's covering it with his hand, a shadow. Who knows? The shadow knows. But I am sure he's just as ripped, monsoon, as he was in 2019. In the finals, that is. Here is the back, and take a look, if you will, at the back. Look at his hamstrings. I mean, his legs look twice as big, guys. Hamstrings, the intercostal area, is that what it's called? The adductors, the quads from behind are just massive on this man. Conditions pretty good for both. But I mean, look at the back. The back itself looks more thin-skinned, more things of that nature for 2019. So it's a better version, right? Look at that. Look at that, guys. Mr. Saturday Night. He even has more, what do they call that? The adductors? He has less of a space in between his legs. Of course, not as much as, or more of a space than 2019. Look at that. That's incredible. That's incredible. But ultimately, guys, look at that. I mean, the thin skin of the back itself. Like I said, guys, Phil Heath, he's giving up that name. I'm telling you right now. Mr. Saturday Night goes to Hadi Choopan. And here's the rear double-double. Look at that point he dealt here, guys. Point he dealt. I think it might be his fault. But anyway, I have to mention it. Midsection, guys, looks smaller, looks a little tighter this year. I don't know. Could be just me. Could be the camera angle. I don't know. Looks pretty tight in the in the hamstrings, glutes for 2019. Also, like I said too, bigger set of legs. And here's the finals for the rear double, both arms, Louis. And he would never get this chance again. Hadi did get the chance, and he won the title. Could you imagine how happy he is? Your Sean Rays, your things of that nature, never able to get the title, sniffing after it for years and years. Well, Hadi is one lucky man. And it is because he came in he came in more peeled the next day. And nobody did that. Here's the abs and thigh. Take it for what it is. It's the finals for 2019. Prejudging for 2022. So he'd be even more peeled if he had the finals, abs and thigh. His midsection is tighter, guys. Look at that. But ultimately, his quads are bigger. So what would you take? I almost think 2019 looks better. And that surprises me. Or 2022, rather, looks better than 2019. And that surprises me. Absolutely does. Shocker. Most Muscular not being hit at the same spec. But you can obviously see, guys, he has bigger calves, for goodness sakes. Quad sweeps, like I said, they attach higher. They attach lower. They're going down further, going up higher. His delts are twice as big. But I mean, judges probably award him for the smaller delts. No fooling. And here is the finals. That last chance for Hadi Choopan to redeem himself for the Olympia champion. He won with thin skin condition for the finals. The Saturday night, it was Hadi's game. It was so close, guys. I think it could have went either way. Between him, Derek, Nick, Brandon was a little bit soft, a little bit off. The dealt with. Now, my man, Goat Fitness, he also did this comparison a little while back, so check that out, and that's probably why I waited to do this one. You know, we talk a lot, we converse. He does videos, I do videos. He tells me I should do this one, he'll hold off on it, things of that nature. So, you know, us YouTubers, we watch each other's backs. Some of us, anyway, So shout out to Goat Fitness, go look at his comparison. And the delts, guys. The delts is the difference here, but if you go pose for pose, you look at all the poses, you can see that the finals versus the prejudging, that was the difference. And Hadi, he got it. He nailed it. He was always better at the prejudging. Well, maybe not always, but he definitely has a recipe for disaster if you're the other bodybuilders. Recipe for success if you're Hadi Choopan. Hit thumbs up on the video, guys. Love and appreciate all your views. Without you guys, hey, I don't know where I'd be, but I would not be here, and I would not be as happy. Have a great one, guys.